Network's Them Talks Crazy. It's your girl, Lachelle Anise, and I'm here yet again welcoming a great new up and coming artist, someone who's been in the industry, putting out their soul and all their hard work. Welcome, BriToria.
Hi, yes,
Hi.
thanks for having me.
Yes. So let's tell the people where you're from and where they can find you on social media.
I
Tell the
am
people where you're
I'm from all over the place
from.
at this point. I done lived all over. I of course represent saying that my soul resides in the South, Georgia, Riverdale, Georgia. My birth certificate says Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I'm currently in not Wisconsin. I'm in Arizona.
Oh, okay. So
So
you are from all
all
over.
over.
Okay. That's great. So let's dive in. So, being all over, where exactly was your hometown? And do you think that it shaped your earlier voice in music, or is it the opposite? Because you've been so many different places, you have that impactful.
I would say my home, where I've been in for a really long time, that has craved my image, my authenticity, the way that what I stand for. I would definitely say Riverdale, Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
is like the imprint of me. That's what my spirit. That's why my energy carries.
Love that. Okay. So,
Um,
growing up, what artists inspired you?
say that again.
When you were growing up, right? What
Mm-hmm.
artists or genres have inspired you?
Ooh, a lot. Anita Baker,
Mm-hmm.
Nina Simone, Whitney Houston. Of course, like all the Motown, like the groups as Sisters with Voices, um, Blackstreet, TLC. It's a lot. I
Mm-hmm.
was normally with my granny and my grandpa and my family back at home. So they listen to
Mm-hmm.
older music, of course. So Luther Vandross, uh,
They put
Michael
you onto some of the
Jackson.
classics.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. And because of the fact that I have like a lower register, like I'm an alto singer,
Mm-hmm.
that's where I primarily started off at. And me listening to other artists as well who are universal when it comes to their sound. I've also listened to them and grown in regards to them. So they have poured into me. They definitely played a part. Now the church also, Kirk Franklin and Mary and like, all them they really poured
Yes.
into me as well. So that's what I grew up with. Listening to all different varieties of artists. My auntie listens to country, so Carrie Underwood, like it's
Uh-huh.
just all over the
I
place.
used to love me some Faith Hill back in the day. I was
Oh,
like, "Ooh, that, ooh," like
yes.
they don't make music like they used to, like, but they do. That's another question I was gonna say. So now you've heard and been inspired by all of the greats. Now, what what have you done with it? And you've done some great things, and I want to dive a little bit more into that because with some of my research, I was seeing that they said that you try to run away from your gift. So can you please explain this to me a little bit and to the people watching?
I had a period and I kind of saw it as like a direction in my journey now as I like view it and change my perspective. I had a period where I stopped singing because of the fact that my voice was so different
Mm-hmm.
when I reached certain regions of the United States. Like when I came out here in Arizona, it was just my voice was pretty much condemned as like you can't sing. Like it's just that if you didn't have like a higher pitch or you didn't sound like a church singer, like
Mm-hmm.
you just sounded like that, they kind of like dismissed me and just put me to the side or put me in the back type of thing. And so that was very discouraging for me when I was younger. Like I would say teenage years and preteens, like when I was singing the church choir or choir in high school, it was really discouraging towards me and it made me stop. But I call it a redirection because I feel like I want to be a performer. I saw myself being a
Yeah.
performer, and one of the parts of being a performer is, of course, having coordination and knowing how to dance.
Mhm.
So it was just like I kind of just got redirected there. At that point, I viewed it as like I don't ran away a couple times. I don't really think about it. I done rejected a lot of like opportunities and stuff
But
like
that's
that.
okay. You like you said the right words. It wasn't really a runaway. It was a redirect in some way. Like maybe you weren't ready. Maybe you didn't feel comfortable at the time, but you definitely have put your feet out there.
Yeah,
Uh
I
huh.
did multiple times.
Uh huh.
It's just having that faith and belief within myself and knowing that I'm capable of doing those things is what has caused me to be consistent in this journey
Mhm.
and not like go in another direction, like go in a way that is kind of like making me lose sight of everything. So
Yeah.
that's it. Me viewing everything as a reader, not even like a detour, like viewing it as a
Mhm.
detour. Like I
Yeah.
had to go through all these different types of things to get to where I am, and now I'm at a part where I have to apply all those things
Yeah.
that I've learned and that I've done, so then I can get in the groove of things.
Yeah. So how do you feel like now you are navigating things?
I feel like I am definitely tiptoeing. I'm tiptoeing a little bit because I am finding distractions, but those distractions are getting eliminated every day. Like every time I distract myself with something,
Mhm.
it kind of just gets snatched right back. Like, nope, like,
It's good.
nope, something will end up happening. And it's just like, nope, you can't do this. You can't do that. You need to
Not
like
today.
stay tunnel vision, like keep your eyes on the prize. And
Yes.
so that's where I'm at is just like staying in that tunnel vision and just like pouring into myself and not getting distracted. So right now I'm little stepping. I'm in the transitioning phase right now.
Okay. Now, in this transitioning phase, are we writing? Since I see that you're saying you're learning, you're applying. We're working on some new stuff?
Yes, we are
Okay.
definitely working on new stuff. I'm primarily collaborating right now. I'm
Okay.
collaborating with a lot of people. There's a woman empowerment project coming up that I've collaborated with somebody who is gaining all these women that they connected with to write about women empowerment and add their voices to it and everything. So I'm working on that.
Awesome.
And just a lot of people that I've networked with when I was touring, like on my mini tour. I
Hmm.
connected with a lot of different people with different sounds because I don't want to be stuck on just one sound. I want to be
Yeah.
able to experiment and do everything. So I've been collaborating with different artists that are in different genres and have different sounds and just mixing my energy with theirs.
Yeah. I love it. So I see. I had my next question was, do you prefer creating alone or collaborating? But right now we're in our collaboration era. um, but when let's talk about this. Let's see here. I have some questions here. Okay, so what message do you want people to take away from both your brand and the art of your music?
Love yourself unapologetically. Doesn't matter like shape, size, skin color, whatever the case may be, to just
Mhm.
love yourself unapologetically and show up as yourself. And it's okay for you to show different phases of yourself because we all go through different phases in our lives. So if you in a rap phase, rap. If you in a churchy phase, to be a churchy phase. If you in a rock star phase, be a rock star phase. But as long as it's in tune to you, then that's all that really matters. So that's primarily the message that I want to give out is of course like empowerment, not even just for women, but just for people in general, African American descent, white people, all types of people, and
Yeah.
especially like because of the fact that I am a part of the LGBTQ community, those people too. Like, there's not a lot of people who, do art music like that and not
Mhm.
are not okay with like showing their transition, like how they started off and what they were into before, and
Mhm.
how they transitioned and reflected on what they really liked and what they were about. I just want people to be able to show like all different sizes of their transitioning and be okay with that and be open with it unapologetically. Like, forget the world, forget what they say, forget all that. Just
Good.
be who you are, because you're the one that has to come home to yourself and look yourself in the mirror at the end of the day.
Mhm. Be
So
that main
that's my
character
name.
in your story.
Yes,
Mhm.
100%.
So let's shout out your brand. Let the people know what it is, and also where they can also find you on social media.
The Melanin Universe is pretty much my brand. I believe that everybody has a teensy bit of melanin in them, and so just it's primarily just speaking affirmations towards yourself. I post affirmations on there all the time, promoting myself and also promoting other artists, producers, and merchandise as well. I am getting into like the clothing and like brought promoting my album and everything, which is I Am Isis, and it has like the Eye of Ra, and then I have my EP, The Moon Goddess, which has the Eye of Horus, and it pretty much is like the day and light side of me, and so I have those symbols on there, and people have been getting them, and it's pretty much just protection, self awareness, and getting in tune to your ancestry and your heritage, and just being open about it. So it's just like that's primarily just my brand, is just openness and individuality and authenticity, and learning about yourself and learning how to protect yourself, because I'm a very spiritual being, and I believe that, I'm a I see it as when we fight, it's like we're fighting the spirit, we're not fighting the vessel. And so I
Mhm.
just try to enlighten people on how to protect themselves using natural things. Like, you ain't gotta be no hocus pocus, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, but just like sage, lighting
Confidence is
sage.
a power. That's
It
all.
is.
Uh huh. It is a power.
It definitely is. I try to get people to be on that type of time and just realize their power and stand in that, or reclaim their power,
Mhm.
because a lot of people have lost sight of that. And so that's pretty much what my brand is, just bringing people back to themselves, because I've been working on that in regards to myself. And so I'm just trying to share what I've learned to the world. And while also promoting them at the same time, promoting people and
Yes.
like showing love to the people who don't gain love, or, have lost hope in their gifts, in their music, and their talents, and just promoting that for them.
Yes. We got a question in the comments saying, what was the biggest moment that made you feel that this is where I should be?
I would say the first time that I started performing, the fact that I wasn't in the music scene that long and
Mhm.
instantly was getting booked. And it wasn't just like booked for like open mics, it was booked for me to actually get paid for how many people selected my name.
Oh yeah.
And that's when I knew. And then just seeing people's reactions. And I
Mm.
think because I was so insecure about my voice and the way that I sounded, just hearing how people reacted to my sound and the things that they would say. Like, a lot of people said that my voice was giving like when you get a fresh bottle of cognac and you poured it in, like that warm feeling that you get.
Mhm.
That's how it that's how it made them feel when I performed in
Yeah.
person to them. And so hearing a different perspective, and it's positive,
Yeah.
and then getting paid and realizing how many people selected me in that moment, that's when I knew right then and there, and how
Mhm.
quickly everything happened, like
Yeah.
getting booked, the interviews,
It was
people wanting to
reassurance
like
on
do
all
all that.
levels.
Yes, and it was so fast, like it was just so fast, and I just was like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Like, I couldn't catch up. And I have a spiritual advice, my spiritual TT. Shout out to her for one. But
Oh.
she was like, as it was just like it was at that moment where all those things happened so fast because it was just like you finally took that leap on yourself. You finally
Mhm.
took that step towards yourself and believed in yourself. And now it's just like they're opening up the doors that should have been open. Like that
Yeah.
if you would have did this a long time ago. And I was just like, listen, everything happens for a reason, okay?
It's all worth it. Everything I've done, everything, yes.
Yes, all the
So,
tears. Yes.
uh-huh. I was gonna say, so the biggest challenge I feel like with anyone is the faith and the support. Now, for someone who's just like say starting, what would be some advice you would be able to give to them to, let them know don't give up and still continue to believe in yourself?
You have to treat your you have to believe in your craft in order for people to believe in it.
Hmm.
If you don't believe in it or if you have that doubt, it's just like it's going to come, but it's not going to be like at its full effect. So I would definitely tell people you got to be the Lulu when it comes to you, okay? Like you have to be the Lulu. You have to be pure delusion, not even just pure delusional, but like you just have to really just believe in yourself and just stick to it, and
Yes.
really just realize that like people and different strokes for different folks. Everybody ain't gonna I don't
Yeah.
know if I can they're not gonna rock with you
No, yeah,
like
you
like
can't yuck someone else's yum, but
that
I know that someone's yum is someone's yum. They gonna
hello.
like it. Hello.
What they say, I might not be your cup of tea, but I'm Hennessy, so it's
Uh
like
huh.
so that's what I would tell people is you just have to really just believe in yourself and surround yourself. And even the people that's closest to you, they're not listen. The people that are closest to you, if you are looking for any type of reassurance, they're not going to give it to you when you're just now starting off. Like
Yeah.
you have to believe in yourself and the vision that was brought into your brain because it wasn't put into theirs. So you have to believe in that vision and you have to pursue that vision. You have to plant those seeds. You have to pour into those seeds and you have to pour into yourself, and all that's gonna come. Everybody gonna come. The family, the friends, everybody, all them people are going to come as you are doing these things because they're gonna see where you're going, and they're
Hmm.
gonna finally see where what you were talking about in the beginning, and then that's when they're gonna hop on. But just you have to the goal is to believe in yourself. Do that. That's my message.
Do that. Alrighty. I have this one question here, and I think it's going to do great in leading us into what our next song we're going to listen to is going to be. So it says, so when was the lowest point, and in what song did you record?
Ooh, ooh, um, ooh, it's been a couple. Um, on the Moon Goddess is the song called Interlude.
Hmm.
I wrote that song as it was just like I was sitting on the floor, I was drinking. I was drunk, but I was still drinking. And
Hmm.
so I wrote all those. I had my heart broken, and I wrote that song right then and there as I was sitting there in the kitchen near the stove and just writing my life pretty much, just
Yeah.
writing it. And I was just singing it. And because of the fact that at that point I was drinking a cognac drink, I really just like gave it a lot of soul at that point. And
Hmm.
even like in live, like I still tap into those feelings every now and then and get that vibe. It's that song, and then it's Wait for Me. Definitely Wait for Me. That one
Hmm.
was the one that put me on technically, and it it again I got my heart broken. So it's just like
It had those come from the songs from
they
Heartbreak are
come
the
from the
best ones
heartbreak.
sometimes because
They do.
that it's like you're so raw, real, and it's like authentically uncomfortable but relatable to everybody because we've been there.
Yes, those were those two. And Love the Unloved. I Am Isis. I say that one now because that was like a universal song. It wasn't just because I got my heart broken. It was just in
Mhm.
regards to like what I went through in my family. It's crazy because I was just talking about it. I was raised a way where it's just like people treat you like how they feel about you.
Mm.
Like that's how I was kind of like raised. So a lot of the things that people were doing to me, I internalized them so bad, and I thought that something was wrong with me.
Mhm.
But in actuality, it's like people are going to treat you like how they treat themselves. They're
Yep.
going to treat you how they love on themselves, how they do themselves, because you're at the end of the day, you're a reflection of those people. You love them like how they love people who ain't loved them. They love them is like an ongoing cycle. So
Mhm.
it's just like they do you like how they do themselves. And once I realized that, I named the song Love the Unloved because I realized that I was pouring a lot of love and loving a lot of people who have not had genuine love without any motives connected to it.
Mm.
And that was, I was crying when I was recording it, and a lot of people noticed it. I've had people tell me, like, I could hear you like sounding like you're about to cry during this part. And I was like, because I was.
Was. 'Cause it was real. I was on my heartstrings.
Literally, and that goes for like family, friends, like everybody that has like played a part in me feeling so low and unworthy and unlovable and just trashy about myself, and me going to therapy and doing all that self-reflection and everything. I came to that conclusion, and it just flipped, it just changed the narrative for me. And so those are those three songs.
We're gonna check out one right now. We're gonna check out "Love the Unloved." I have that right here. I'm gonna cue that up. I'm sorry. All focus on busy. Please try your call again later. Ooh. All right, y'all. Make sure you guys are tapped in and listening now to "Loved the Unloved." Make sure you comment so many questions if you got anything in there.
Yes.
All these projections are making me insane. I just need to love. I'm really tired of the pain. If I'm myself, I'm so blind not to see. Looking at what I need to cause your pain. No matter what you do, you can't make the happy happy. Come on, every reason to forget you
Oh, I'm
ain't.
so sorry. I was trying to share the thing on live.
You're okay. Too long the disrespect was getting high. Used to being in the story of that guy. Finally realized all of that was a lie. Made me out as someone that was controlling. The reality is I kept a lot of y'all from dying. Gave my heart to plenty of people just to hear that playing both sides. It hurt me so much. Cut off all the I love for making me feel like I wasn't enough. The only one to say, leaving me out to be the needy one. It's alright. Later, you went into your core. Wanted me to act like you're the problem. When all along you were wrong. This is what happens when you love the unknown. I never appreciate you into your goals. Wanted me to act like you're the problem. When all along this is what happens when you love the unknown. Made me feel like I was all alone. Put in my brain that I wasn't enough. That energy leaked through my pores. I didn't want no more. Little people just to pour back love on to me. The mental back and forth was causing so much sickness in me. Until I stopped for a second and found the deeper reason. They had no love within themselves. So there will be no reciprocation. Just me. Yes. Oh yeah, I felt all the emotion in that one. All right, y'all. All right, let's see. We got a vibe here. So I got some other questions we're gonna pop back into here. I've been listening to Vibe with Me personally a lot, and I like that one. And I see you dropped your new song too.
Mm.
Mm, you made the video for.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get a little bit into that. So, tell the people a little bit about what we're just talking about, the video you just dropped, and I guess some of the backstory behind it, the song, and making the video.
So the video that just dropped is a freestyle that I made when I was pretty much, I don't know, just giving it a try. I'm not a rapper. I
Uh
listen to a lot of rap music and stuff like that, so it's just like I just wanted to give it a try because I was being peer pressured at that point. I was just like, just give it a try. It's not gonna kill you to give it a try. And I was just like, okay, whatever. And
huh.
so was I got in the booth and I freestyled.
Mhm.
And it was crazy because I don't know where all that came from. Honestly, I
Mhm.
don't know where all of that came from. I was just having a moment where I was just my name, like BriToria, it means exalted victory or like pretty much like a high victory.
Yeah.
And so because my middle name is Victoria, so it's just like it that's where the whole little thing came from, was just pretty much just stating me and what I stand
Mhm.
for and who stands behind me and what's destined for me, and pretty much just defending what people have been saying about me and everything like that. And so it was just me popping my ish,
Yeah.
a little bit and giving rapping a try. And so what kind of gave me the little insight about the video was we saw a big vault. We saw a big vault and then we
Uh-huh.
went into it and it was just like, I just told him, I was just like, okay, just be some YNs. You got all this
Uh-huh.
money and like do something with it, like,
We gonna make this
and they
work.
did what it did. So it's short. It definitely is short. It's not the whole freestyle, the freestyle that people already knew. It was
Mhm.
supposed to be like a good like marketing
Yeah.
thing, like where it's just like, okay, this is the freestyle. The actual like full thing is on the album. So it's just like they're gonna go
Yeah.
to the album and they're gonna
You did it
listen
right.
to the song and then like
Mhm.
hear more stuff, and it's just like what? And so people came back and it was just like, we need more than a minute. I was just like, okay, it was just a freestyle. It was just a freestyle. I gave y'all what y'all, did what it needed to do. And so that was the whole behind the thing. And it was fun. It was fun. Like when I started hitting it, it kind of gave me like a boost of energy. Like it was like, yeah, girl, like,
Yes.
like that type of thing. And it was something that was new to me,
Uh-huh.
So it's just like it was exciting. I was excited. It was a vibe. And people we were vibing with it.
Mhm. I definitely was vibing with it. So let's catch this vibe with High Victory, the freestyle. We're gonna listen to this, and then we're gonna finish up with some questions here. I like that. Bill's got the heat. Walk around here, big versus y'all free. Chest beat Teddy so they know who the queen be. Take the globe over by every country. Saw my name on it so they know that's all me. Look the same in real life, no trolling. I hung up my mask, but baby, I'm still evolving. Worry about blood, try you a fucking goofy. Pick me ass bitches, I say was gonna cancel me. Melanin sun kiss, fountain of you drowning. Claim their shooters stay quiet when it's hot shit. Power from the sun, and baby, I claim that sunshine bright, big star in the fairies. And you leave never a follow, I leave, bitch. Finish line, and your running just wasn't quick. Our victory, the name so making it is this G-O-A-L. Got the E. Should've thought twice, going from the backhand, paid homage to my hood and gang, couple stacks in. Oh God, and the ghetto never lacking. Kept telling house big boss better clock in. Put the blocks away, we throwing bows now. Turning songs to hit, shit, I guess I'm on now. People buying my food, throwing shit, get a shot. Tight down, who else got the east spot? Did you hear that? Hold on. It's like a toxic just hit my phone. Ooh. High victory freestyle, bitch. Y'all gonna have to tap into the I Am Ice album. Tell them. Tell them, girl. Tell them.
My sister watching the live, so I started hearing myself. I was like, "Are you watching?"
She said, "Wait, that's me." Shout out, sis, for tapping in. We appreciate you. All right. So I got a few more questions, and then we'll let you go. What are some milestones you're aiming to end this year with? What are we closing out 2025 working on?
I definitely want to do a lot more collaborations right now. I think the album took a lot out of me, low
Mm-hmm.
key, because it was just like I've been working on it for a really long time and just figuring out what to put on it and what to put on it, what not to put on it, and what to put on it, and what videos I wanted to shoot for them, and then shooting the videos. It
Mm-hmm.
just took a lot out of me, so it's just like I still want to be able to keep my name going. So I'm collaborating with a lot of different people and doing a lot of different things. I am been once again tiptoeing towards another project for some reason. It's just like stuff is coming to me and I'm doing it and I'm pre-recording it just to like get the vibe and the sound and how I would want it to turn out. But right now it's just a lot of power collaborations that's going on, and that's what 2025 is giving to me. I'm testing the tour thing and adding a little bit more cities and doing a lot more things in regards to that. So that is in the works. But yes, that's
Well, I'm
it.
so excited to see what comes from you. Um, Yet again, let the people know where they can follow you on social media to stay tapped in and hear your music. And yeah.
My Instagram is Toria, Toriaa, BRII is BriToria backwards with extra letters. My YouTube, of course, is just BriToria. Oh, I'm from Turkey. Um, what else? Oh, my website, themelaninuniverse.com. It has the
Mm-hmm.
merchandise. There's going to be a lot more stuff added onto it as well, like a lot more two pieces, clothes. It's starting to be wintertime, hoodie, two pieces, and everything like that. So that's in the works. And if you have a gift, definitely like hit me up and I'll spread the word on it because it gets some pushing and it gets some movement. A lot of people have gained a lot of collaborations and got a lot of opportunities based off of me connecting everybody to everybody, if that makes any
Yeah.
sense. So it's just like that's my website, that's my IG, that's my YouTube, and a lot more stuff is to come, a lot more growth, a lot more elevation, and I'm just excited for everybody to tune in and hear. Do you
Yeah.
have Instagram? Yes, I do.
Yes, everything's going to be linked down below in the description. Y'all can tap in with her. This is your girl, Lachelle. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, and I'll see you
Yeah.
next time.
See you next time. Thank you.
You're welcome.